You guys, it is me. I am about to read you an email that I got. Please help. I went out to a local bar with a couple of friends this past Saturday night for Independence Day. I was not out looking for men since I just broke up from a Taurus who I was in a 2-year relationship with. 2 years and 6 months ago. I wanted to be single for a year. A guy approached me and we began to talk. Since we had been drinking, we began to kiss 30 minutes later. Once the venue was closed, he went into a local restaurant and got something to eat, then walked back to my house with my friends and I. My friends leave, but he sleeps over. We fool around, but we do not have intercourse. We do partake in some oral sex, mostly him. And me a little bit. So she did it a little bit and he did it a lot. As I told him I wasn't ready for that. I talked about being disease free. That was what I looked for if I'm going to get intimate with someone. But if he licking all on you, he don't have to stick it all on you because he already licking all on you, and that's still a way to get some stuff, some nasty stuff. He is from another town and his dog was with him. So in the morning we bought some coffee from his car and we found his dog. He was affectionate, held my hand, he kissed me, both in public and private. He stared into my eyes. I can't even find where I left off at. He enjoyed pleasing me. We fooled around. Again, no intercourse. He enjoyed pleasing me. So he did it multiple times. He was just steady licking on you, huh? And then you did it to him again. So you guys were just doing a lot of oral. In the morning. So anyway, you guys talked about everything. He was impressed that his dog really doesn't like anybody, but his dog liked you. And the dog ended up sleeping on the bed with us the second night. Now, why you let a damn dog in your bed on top of letting a man in your bed, in your shower? So he got up, he took a shower, he licking on you, and he was kissing on you 30 minutes later. You do not know this man at all, right? You don't. So you don't know this man. In the morning, he got up at 7:45. He had to move his car on the other side of the street. I woke up 3 hours later. He started making tea. He got up, started collecting his things. I asked if he was leaving now. He said yes. Let me backtrack. When they went out for food, you paid for it. You said you paid for it. Okay. I don't know why you had to pay for it. That's another thing. And why did he come in from out of town with a dog and the dog was in the car when you found the dog in the car? This is just really sounds crazy to me. So he had to rush off. It seemed like he was in a rush. He gave you a couple of kisses as well as good wishes for the day. He said have a great rehearsal later, because you guys talked about you both, I think you guys are artists. You text him the next morning to say hi and you enjoyed the company. He asked me who I was. So when you text him, he didn't know who you were, although he spent the entire weekend at your house. All right, so he asked you who you was. I would have been offended, like, you been licking all on me, boy, and you don't. Okay, so he said, which one were you? And then he remembered you. And then you told him you felt safe with him because you had a terrible walk home the previous night because there were a lot of muggings in your neighborhood. You say, anyhow, I'm sucking at this, but I just wanted to say it was nice to meet you and the dog this weekend. Sorry to bother you. Enjoy your night. He writes back 2 messages. Sorry, I'm just busy right now. It was wonderful to meet you. We, him and the dog, enjoyed you very much. Anyhow, that was Tuesday night and it's Thursday now. I haven't responded and he has not texted back after the last 2. I don't know what's going on. I just want some advice on what to do next. He is a Taurus and I'm a Pisces. I don't know if he wants me to chase him or if he would rather do the chasing. I'm not really part of the hookup culture and the experience, which at first seemed great, is making me sad right now because I don't know where I stand. I never bring men home. and get intimate with them in that physical way. I'm 28, he's 27. I've had less than 5 sexual partners in my life. I think it's odd that he would share so much of his life hurts and not be more communicative. Okay, she said that wrong. He's not communicating with her right now. Advice, please. Should I call him one time on or after Sunday if I don't hear from him? If I do, should I explain some things we talked about? I don't know. Any advice would be helpful. Girl, it is a wrap. That man is not about to call you. He's done. He's had his fun with you the whole weekend, him and the dog. I think that you should have been a little smarter before you took him to your home. We all do things. People have one-night stands all over America. I'm not really down with that. Because you just don't know. Like, you don't know if he brushed his teeth that morning. You don't know what he does with his life. You don't know him. And the fact that he had his dog in the car and they are in from out of town, he just seems super fucking shady, like, for real. He kind of wants to leave you in the past and forget about you. Like, that's why he texts you like, we had a great time. Like, he made it like, okay, we did what we did, that is it. Like, so I would know, do not call him. And even if he does call you, I would not, and this is my advice, I would not mess with him. He told you, see, this is what women get confused. They'll tell you everything because there's nothing attached. They know you're not going to judge them. You don't really know them. They need to vent. They need to get it off their chest. So they need to get things off their chest. You have nothing like attached. So you're not mad at him about anything. He's not mad at you. You guys haven't argued about anything. So it's always really, really easy in the beginning to open up to a stranger. Sometimes it's easier to open up to a stranger than the people you know, because they know way too much about you. And they can say, boy, now come on, you know you was wrong, or you did this, or you did that. Quit trying to make yourself seem like the innocent victim. So with him, I wouldn't want no man who went around licking on folks anyway. Like, if I know that about you, maybe you guys had chemistry. I know Taurus men can do that to women, but he is gone. He's at the next bar about to kiss somebody else. Him and his dog about to go over another girl house. That's what's about to happen. So I would, no, do not call him, because where else can you guys go from here? What do you want from this? Do you want to be in a relationship with him? Do you want to get to know him more? Do you want to eventually have sex? Do you want him and a dog to move in? Like, what do you want from this? Why do you want him to call you back? Because now you feel like, dang, I didn't let him lick all on me, and you feel empty right now. You feel like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get played and let yourself feel like that. If you wanted to do it and it was good, you did what you did. It was but other than that, what do you want him to call back for? I would actually kind of be embarrassed. And I'm not trying to play you, and I'm not trying to like talk crazy to you, but I'm just trying to make you understand, because a lot of women email me and I give them advice, and then a month later or a week later they're like, girl, I messed up. Oh my God, I should have listened to you. So I want you to listen to me. Do not call this man. As a matter of fact, block his number out. Like, you had to buy him food. He took a shower at your house. He spent the night for 2 nights. Why couldn't he get a hotel room? He sounds like a straggler. He sounds like somebody that's homeless or something. Like, this just doesn't add up. Like, really. Like, this one does not add up. So, yeah, I would totally be, I don't know. For now, it is what it is. Chalk it up. You had a good weekend with him. You opened up to somebody. He opened up to you. You enjoyed his company. But if he doesn't call you, leave him alone. He didn't remember who you were. So he has other girls that he's talking to. There's no way that he didn't even know who you were already. And he spent 2 days with you. So he wasn't thinking about you. The first thing that should have came to his mind when you text like, dang, I hope this is my baby. I hope this is my new boo. I just spent the weekend with her. No, you're kind of not on his mind. And by those lame 2 little texts he sent you back, I'm just busy right now. Busy doing what? Because you don't work, because I paid for our food, and you've been at my house for 2 days. You obviously didn't have nothing to do then, but now all of a sudden you're busy. No, what I think is that he got what he wanted, and you even pleased him, which is annoying. Nope, I wouldn't call him. So anyway, I think you'll get over it very fast. You've only known him for 48 hours. Put your big girl panties on, and it is what it is. Go get you a glass of wine and block his damn number out. That way you don't even have to know if he called you back, or you won't know if, you don't have to be hurt by it. You should get over this really, really quickly. Like, be the done. Okay? That is it. It's your girl TBZ checking out. A lot of people asking me my email address, even though it should be right up there, you guys. It's the blogger, it's the Instagram, it's the Twitter. All of that is right in that dashboard part, like where my picture is. But it's taurusbarbie1@gmail.com. Boom.